Well, Larry, first of all, nice to meet you. And firstly, let's get on to today's game. As well as you expected, I guess.
Yeah, it was a game where we know we've got a massive game coming up Saturday against Chatham, but you look at these games and it's a great opportunity for 5 or 6 of the boys who haven't been playing regularly, haven't got as many minutes as they would have wanted, for them to go and show the manager what they can do and push to start getting more minutes in league games. We know if we're going to be successful this season, it's going to take 18 players. So it was a great opportunity for other players to come in, get more minutes, feel more part of it as well. The atmosphere in the dressing room was great. It's great to win again. That's what we want to keep doing. We're scoring goals, we're not conceding. So tonight there was, as much as probably people were looking forward to Saturday, we needed to make sure we maximised tonight and got everything that we wanted to out of it, and we did.
Yeah, you had a job to do, but I guess as much as important as the result was getting through, keeping every player fit.
Yeah, getting through, keeping every player fit. We want to respect the game tonight as well in terms of the Kent Cup. But no injuries, everyone's got really good minutes. There were some really good goals, some good performances, nice style of play. It was just another game for me and the manager to look at and see where we can get better, where we need to improve. Better than the training session, which we'd have had tonight anyway. So yeah, a lot of positives from tonight. Another win, goals, some really good performances. So lots from us to take away from tonight. Boys just got to now go and recover and come back in Thursday when we can start preparing for Chatham Saturday.
Yeah, I think we said though it's better than a training session, but as the coaches, would you probably have preferred a couple of training sessions this week ahead of that big game Saturday?
Potentially, but the game was here, so it's pointless us going on about how we don't need the game. It's come at the wrong time. It's not. The Kent Cup's a good cup. There's things tonight that we wouldn't have been able to do if we trained. But we don't just try and help the players in terms of preparing for Saturday's game by 1 or 2 sessions a week. There's stuff that gets sent out to them in terms of opposition analysis, in terms of individual areas that they can improve on. So, yeah, we'll come in and prepare on Thursday, and I'm sure after tonight we'll have 18 players chomping at the bit to be part of it, and with minutes in their legs.
Yeah. What did you learn about the squad tonight?
What did I learn about the squad tonight? That there's quality in the squad, that the attitude's fantastic. A game against Sittingbourne, who, all due respect, they're a good side. They got over 100 points last year in their league, but they're a step forward club. We're a step 2 club at home, and the attitude of the boys to come and play in a Kent Cup game against a lower opposition, same as when we played Cray Valley, was fantastic. I've learned the attitude's great. I've learned there's a real togetherness in the team. I've learned that we've got goals in a lot of areas in the team. I've learned
they turn the lights off during
lights
interviews.
get turned out at a certain time. So loads to take away from. I thought Mackenzie Foley in goal was very good as well, and that's a really important area because Jacob's done really well for us. So it's good to know that if anything happened with Jacob, or that, looking at Mackenzie tonight, he's pushing him as well. So there's players pushing other players in certain areas. But the attitude of the players tonight, even though we've only been in the building for 2-3 weeks, it weren't a surprise. We think there's a great bunch of lads in there. And we're just trying to help them with seeing if there's anything we can bring in to help them, and also just with me and the manager's experience in terms of working with players, we're going to try and help them that way as well. But yeah, really pleased with tonight.
Yeah. Well, hopefully do a sit-down interview at some point and just get to know you a little bit better. But just sort of one question finally on the interview for the supporters who don't know much about you yet, and your connection with Dunning and how long you've known him, and what part of the combination you bring.
So the manager was a player at Mill for a long time. I've been a coach at Mill for a long time. So we would see each other, not every day, but we would see each other and talk about the game. And sort of the manager left Bromley, I left Millwall, and something come up for him here. A great opportunity. We had a chat, and firstly to work with the manager, who I think's going places. I think he's top drawer as a manager, as a coach, and how he works. and also the project of the club. It was really appealing to me, and I just try and help in every way I can. He's really busy with phone calls and doing these interviews, and a lot going on for a manager, so I can do some of the bits and pieces in terms of going in and speaking to the players and dealing with other little areas, just to help take the weight off his shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done tonight, and best of luck Saturday.
Yeah, thank you.